Good evening. Here's the latest weather forecast. Tropical Depression Queenie has made landfall in Tandag City, Surigao del Sur 6 o'clock tonight, according to Pagasa. With maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour, it continues to move westward at 24 kilometers per hour. According to the current forecast track, after landfalling, it will continue to traverse northern Mindanao area tonight and the southern part of central and western Visayas area tomorrow morning. If it maintains its current speed and direction, Bagyong Queenie will exit our area of responsibility by Friday evening. In the meantime, public storm warning signal number 1 is raised in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, starting with Palawan, including Calamian Group of Islands. In Visayas, signal number 1 is raised over the provinces of Southern Leyte, Bohol, Southern Cebu, Negros Oriental, the southern part of Negros Occidental, and Siquijor. And in Mindanao, the following provinces are under signal number 1. Surigao del Norte, including Siargao Island, Agusan del Sur, Agusan del Norte, Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, Compostela Valley, and Dinagat Province, as well as in Camiguin, Misamis Oriental, Misamis Occidental, Bukidnon, and Zamboanga del Norte. Flash floods and landslides are possible in areas affected by Queenie, so be sure to monitor the news for weather updates. Tropical Depression Queenie is the first tropical cyclone this November and the 17th this year. Tonight we'll be dishing out more information about tropical cyclones. Pagasa currently has 3 classifications. First is Tropical Depression with 61 kilometers per hour sustained winds, followed by Tropical Storm category with 62 to 117 kilometers per hour wind strength. And third is the Typhoon category with 118 to 220 kilometers per hour maximum sustained winds. Starting next year, 2015, Pagasa will include the Super Typhoon category for strong cyclones exceeding 220 kilometers per hour sustained winds near the center. More information about the weather and the moon coming your way when we return.
Teng, ang package.
Ma'am, sabi ng Air 21 on the road na.
Ano, Teng? Ang package.
Ma'am, sabi ng Air 21 na receive na.
Okay, very good.
Basta padala, sagot ka ng Air 21. May real-time delivery updates via text para worry-free ka.
Teng, ang package, napadala mo na?
Yes, ma'am, sa Air 21.
Sa Air 21, sagot ko, padala mo.
For a more detailed weather condition in the following hours, all provinces under storm warning signal number 1 will experience rains with gusty winds brought by Tropical Depression Queenie. On the other hand, the rest of Visayas, Mindanao, and the provinces of Mindoro, Marinduque, and Romblon can expect light to moderate rains, as the rest of the country, including Metro Manila, can expect isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. These details based on Pagasa's weather forecast tonight. In related news, gale warning has been issued over the eastern seaboards of Visayas, particularly over the coast of Samar and later provinces. Sea conditions gonna be rough to very rough, with wave height reaching up to 4.5 meters. Sea travelers and fishermen are advised against sea travel in the following hours due to the strong to gale force winds generated by Bagyong Queenie. Moving on from the talks of bad weather, let's talk about the days getting colder. Less than a month before Christmas, and we feel colder nights and early mornings due to the northeast monsoon. Here's the top 5 lowest temperature recorded by the Weather Bureau this Wednesday. First on the list is Baguio City with 15.8 degrees Celsius, followed by Malaybalay with 18.8 degrees Celsius. 23.4 degrees Celsius was recorded in Lawag, as Tuguegarao, the Science Garden, and Subic Bay all have 23.5 degrees Celsius. And we're having more weather trivia tonight. Did you know that 45 years ago, the Philippines has experienced the hottest day in the history of the country? May 11, 1969, Pagasa recorded the highest temperature at 42.2 degrees Celsius in Tuguegarao. On the other hand, the coldest temperature was listed 53 years ago in Baguio City, having 6.3 degrees Celsius, dated January 18, 1961. And we're on a roll tonight. Moving on to our astronomy news. Tomorrow, we see the moon as a slim crescent in the west after sunset. This happens during the waxing crescent moon. During this phase, the moon is nearly on a line with the earth and the sun, which means less than half of the moon is illuminated by direct sunlight. Meanwhile, on November 28, Friday, our lunar phase will be the first quarter moon. This happens when the moon is at a 90-degree angle with respect to the Earth and the Sun. With this, we are seeing exactly half of the moon illuminated and half in shadow. Coming a week after new moon, a first quarter moon rises at noon, high overhead at sunset, and then sets around midnight. At the same time as the first quarter moon, the moon will be at a perigee state. Perigee is a scientific term wherein our moon is at the closest distance from the Earth, resulting to a bigger moon than usual. And to end tonight's forecast, tomorrow, Thursday, 27th of November, the sun will rise 6:03 in the morning and will set 5:24 in the afternoon. And that's our weather forecast for tonight, brought to you by Panahon TV. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Panahon TV. And join us tomorrow at 5 in the morning as we deliver the latest weather information right here from Pag-asa. This has been your weather girl, April Enerio. Good evening.